when YouTubers recorded their final moments. I'd be so damned if I went out like this. Now, obviously, RIP to all the YouTubers that died. My guess is majority of them died while trying to carry out these heinous prank videos. Some of them just take it too far. Roll to 3K if y'all new here. Click that subscribe button. Also, like the video.
That was the moment 21-year-old Tanner Cook.
Bro, some people just don't give a shit. Do I run the risk of that happening to me? I was thinking, man, I need to get outside more, record these IRLs, yeah. I might just stick to reaction videos after this.
A YouTube prankster came face to face with death. In 2022, Cook had become a YouTube sensation with the channel Classified Goons, where he and his crew filmed
what is that username?
Confrontational pranks. With only a slap on the wrist each time, he kept going until the day he messed with a man who had nothing left to lose.
Damn.
Quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that mean?
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, dip, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get out of my business like house that stop.
Hey, dip.
Alright, here's the thing with this. Why are you messing with a man that looks like they have literally nothing to lose? You get me? Some people might even say this is deserved of this guy. Regardless, death is unfitting of a person who's just trying to carry out little pranks, okay? I get that he's trying to be an asshole, but shooting the guy was never okay.
Thinking about my twinkle.
Stop!
Wait, what? That looks kind of fake. Obviously, it's not though. Okay. Damn.
Harley drew a handgun and fired one shot into Cook's abdomen after repeatedly warning him to stop. Cook collapsed while his cameraman scrambled back in fear and shock. Harley remained at the scene.
I'd be damned. His cameraman left him. Yo, L-Mans. No, at that point, it's definitely just adrenaline kicking in. Your body just acts on impulse, right? You gotta get away and hide. If I was the cameraman, though, I'm sliding for my mans every day. This life ain't choose me, bro. I chose this life.
Within minutes, heavily armed officers swarmed the area, initially
Hey, hopefully this guy survived, though.
they had a mass shooter on their hands.
Shooter incident. Not unit. 21-year-old male is awaiting for...
Get on your face! Get out the way! Hey! Secure the firearm! I got you, Jordan.
Police took Harley into custody. Cook was...
So, chat, what's gonna happen to this guy, the homeless man? Let's see if you guys know your amendment rights. Will he be arrested, or was he well within his rights to shoot that YouTuber? I'm gonna say he was within his rights. He was within his rights to shoot him. Let's see.
Rushed to the hospital where surgeons removed his gallbladder.
Critical condition, life-threatening but stable.
That's why you don't go scootering with people.
Cook lived. Coley was charged with aggravated malicious wounding, use of a firearm in a felony, and discharging a firearm in an occupied building. Cook, however, seemed to have learned nothing. He resumed his pranks soon after leaving the hospital.
Oh, this guy, that is dedication right there. Think about all the backlash he got after getting shot, you know, from the older, more mature people. Like, this what you get, kid. I low-key fuck with it. I like that energy. Not giving a damn what the people think of you. Shit, this guy's like the 50 Cent of YouTube in a sort of way. Curtis Jackson of YouTube.
Different content. People don't have the best reaction. I got shot. It looked like I was being a little aggressive, but that wasn't, my intention. I don't regret any of the pranks on my channel. If you don't like it, you don't gotta watch it. It's as simple as that.
And regardless of the outcome, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect how our law plays out, and this was...
God, this guy is such a troll. Yep, shoot him again. He didn't learn his lesson.
The outcome today, and we respect that.
Yeah, Tanner,
Let's go.
Just real quick.
Tanner Cook continued making prank videos on his YouTube channel, which grew to over 65,000 subscribers at its peak.
That's what's up, but seriously, bro, change that username.
Hasn't posted there for about 10 months. It's unknown whether he has finally called it quits on the kind of content that nearly cost him his life.
Alright, next case.
This was the famous last swim of 28-year-old Jacob Cochel, who went underwater to film the dangerous whirlpool at Karnsu Pool. Even locals knew to stay away from this violent whirlpools, but Cochel saw it as a chance.
That's enough, bro. That's enough. That's enough. Chat, what is your first reaction to seeing a fucking whirlpool? Obviously not. Let me swim into there, right? For the content, bro. Anything for the content. This the shit the motherfuckers was on in 2013. For the Vine.
To capture a rare, powerful image.
A rare, powerful image. Okay. That's so scary.
For more than 30 minutes, everything looked fine. Cochel circled the whirlpool, collecting footage, even donning a horsehead mask at one point. It was a reckless stunt, but light work for a strong swimmer like him.
That's
Who
good.
is that? Who is that man laughing? You should be advising him to get the fuck away. The way it seems, you're the only sober one here in this video. Your buddy in the water is intoxicated. I'm convinced of that. It's not rocket science to know that getting too close to a whirlpool gets you sucked in, right? That's not rocket science, right? Some people just like playing with death.
Good. It's all good. Good. Yeah, it's a very powerful one tonight, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
earlier on it was scary. It's really scary.
It still is. It's
fine now because it's so deep you can kind of control it. When I first got in, I was a bit scared to be honest.
yeah.
But it's really safe out now. Though. It's
I reckon you.
in the wave.
I reckon you got enough there. You got enough.
I should really make the most of it. I don't know what else to do.
He'd already captured
You
enough.
British fuck. Get the fuck out of the water then if you've got the most of it, mate. Get out of the water. You twat, what you doing, bro? Look at this poor horse head. Not too long from now, it's just gonna start rotating in the middle. Just silently going down. R.I.P., bro. At the end of the day, it's always R.I.P.
Footage. His friend yelled that it was enough, but whether it was courage or an addiction to extreme stunts,
Should've
Cochel
listened to him.
dived one more time, under the whirlpool, camera up. It would be his last.
Can you pass me the pole and the camera? Yeah, one last bit underwater first. On the day.
It's unclear exactly how it happened, only that Jacob didn't surface. After too long underwater, his friend panicked and ran for help. When they returned, Jacob was floating face down, his camera gear drifting nearby. Rescuers pulled him out and airlifted him to the hospital, but it was too late. He was pronounced dead that evening. The coroner ruled it a tragic drowning. Experts argue that in chasing one more shot, Cochel was pulled across the sheer into Carnsue Pool's core, where the down current held him long enough to drown. In the days that followed, friends in Cornwall's surf community mourned a gifted photographer who lived on the edge for the perfect frame, but for Jacob Cochel, the whirlpool he meant to capture became his final image.
Damn, that's sad. And look at his friends. You could tell all his friends were daredevils, the same way he was. This guy probably parachutes. This guy probably rides dirt bikes over helicopters. I don't know, bro. Enjoy the simple things in life. Like I said in my last video, you know what I'm saying? If you spend most of your day inside playing video games, enjoying the simple things in life, then your fate won't turn out like this. Again, though, RIP to this guy. Next case.
The point of this video is I really just want to see if a 50 caliber bullet can go through a book. I'm pretty much ready to...
And you got behind that book? I think I remember seeing this from my OG YouTube days. Wow, this takes me back. Okay, for starters, this guy's an absolute idiot, bro. Let's just watch this.
Heaven right now. I'm pretty much ready to go to heaven right now.
What?
If I die, I'll be ready for Jesus.
In 2017, family YouTuber Pedro Ruiz III and his pregnant girlfriend Mona Lisa Perez, 7 months along, started a YouTube channel in Hallstatt, Minnesota, featuring family vlogs with their 3-year-old daughter. While Mona Lisa was happy with...
He had a 3-year-old daughter and his girl was pregnant. So was this guy just like suicidal or something? He said, I'm ready to go to heaven. My dude, that's a selfish thing, bro. No matter how you look at it. You got a wife, a kid, and another kid on the way. You can't just be doing that. If you wanted to see if a bullet could make it through a book, you could have done it, but you didn't have to stand on the other side of that book. Okay? Like, holy shit. And he probably had his girlfriend shoot him too.
The style of content they made, it didn't cut it for Ruiz, who craved more excitement and danger. On June 26, 2017, tired of safe challenges, Ruiz proposed an extremely risky stunt. He asked his girlfriend to shoot him with a .50 caliber Desert Eagle, one of the most powerful handguns.
Why was I right? I mean, of course it had to be his girlfriend. Who else was gonna do this stupid shit? This man wanted to die. I just can't prove it yet. Cause who's that stupid? Obviously a 50 cal bullet is gonna make it through a book. These things make it through like layers of cement. I know this from watching Demolition Ranch.
Out there, while he stood behind a large hardcover encyclopedia to see if the book would stop the bullet.
The point of this video is I really just want to see if a 50 caliber bullet can go through a book. I'm going to stand behind it, and Mona Lisa is going to shoot it, hoping she hits the book, hoping she hits the book and not me. But the most trustworthy...
You're not gonna lie, buddy, you're a dumbass. This guy does go on to die later, so I can't say too much on him, but you're stupid, bro.
person that I trust in this world is my girlfriend, Mona Lisa. So
His girlfriend's name is Mona Lisa. That's kind of dope.
So if I'm gonna die, I'm pretty much ready to go to heaven right now. If I die, I'll be ready for Jesus. He probably won't accept me into the pearly gates because how stupid this is, but I have confidence that my girlfriend will hit the book and not me. Let's do it.
It was the most reckless idea yet in their 3-month YouTube journey, but they tested it.
Am I fucking tweaking right now? But like, he even admitted himself how fucking dumb this is. So he's backing me up. The man who got himself killed is backing me up right now. Bro, the YouTube fame was really not worth it. It really wasn't. Community guidelines would strike this video anyway. Was this guy slow or something? Seriously, bro. And what was with this long, unbearable ass intro? Like, if you're gonna shoot yourself, hurry up and get it over with. He would have already lost all of his audience in the first 10 minutes of the video, which he spent doing the intro.
By shooting only the book, with no one behind it, and surprisingly, the bullet didn't penetrate. When it came time to replicate the stunt with Ruiz behind the book, Mona Lisa hesitated repeatedly. Ruiz persisted and convinced her. Unlike the initial test, which was fired from farther away, reducing bullet velocity, the real attempt was from about 1 foot away to avoid missing. She didn't miss. The book didn't stop the round. It passed through and killed him instantly as 2 cameras recorded. Police arrested Mona.
Okay, no, yo, what type of book that is? The book stopped it the first time? What was there, like a titanium plate in it? What terrible luck though. The second time around, it did not. I mean, it did go through.
The round. It passed through and killed him instantly as 2 cameras recorded. Police arrested Mona Lisa at the scene and charged her with second-degree manslaughter. In December 2017, she pleaded guilty. In March 2018, she was sentenced to 180 days in jail, 10 years probation, a lifetime firearm ban, and a prohibition on profiting from the footage. Ruiz did achieve virality, but at the highest possible cost.
Harley, miss you.
Damn, okay, one thing I don't get, how did she get jail time for that? The guy gave consent, right? As stupid as it was. Hell, maybe the police found out that she was plotting, which if that's the case, is really too much for my brain to handle. My shit's already toast. I don't know what's going on.
Mom loves you so much. I'm tired of holding on. I want you home.
This is the mother of 14-year-old YouTuber Harley pleading for her missing son to come home if he ever sees the footage. What she didn't know at that moment was that her son had
That video is giving like Donald Trump.
President Trump, if you see this, please save us.
What she didn't know at that moment was that her son had died in a way too painful to imagine. The story begins on December 20th, 2019 in Port Clinton, Ohio. 14-year-old Harley walked to school, but this wasn't a typical morning. It was the last day before Christmas break. A hectic day Harley wanted no part of. For a boy like Harley, who lived with autism and sensory processing challenges.
R.I.P. man. A day before Christmas too. This shit is sad. My guess is he recorded his death too. Hopefully that footage didn't reach his mom. Seriously, that would absolutely destroy her.
Changes to routine could be overwhelming, and a final day in school before Christmas offers exactly that. He begged his mom to let him stay home, but she refused and sent him to school. He never arrived, and he never came back home. What followed was a 3-week mystery that gripped and horrified the town. Street surveillance video captured Harley walking towards school that morning, but he did not show up at school. The school, which should have notified his family when he was absent, did not. It took another 41 hours of Harley not coming home, spanning a full night, before his parents contacted the police. An unusually long delay given Harley's special needs. His parents' excuse was that Harley had spent the previous Friday night at a friend's house, so they thought he had done the same once more. Search efforts began immediately.
This is like a Will Byer type of thing. It's giving Stranger Things. As a special needs kid, his mom should have definitely been more cautious. If the kid wanted to stay home, she probably should have just let him. But again, education comes first.
Drones, K-9 units, and volunteers combed fields and the lake shore. For weeks, there was no trace. Rumors spread, abduction, a runaway, even suspicion toward his parents. Over the delay in reporting, online speculation grew, fueled in part by an old resurfaced YouTube clip showing Harley after a dispute with his mother in 2018 about his broken laptop, which she refused to pay to repair, an incident that ended with him locked out in the cold.
Hey guys, what's up? It is Harley Dilly.
Dude, Harley was a freaking menace, yo. This guy would not listen to one command his mom gave him. Parents with kids who have special needs, like, they're the strongest, for real, bro. No, like, seriously, they are the strongest parents ever. The shit that they put up with, it just makes them soldiers at the end of the day.
Probably one of my worst days in my life. So, basically,
Spill it, man. Hurry the hell up. What's taking you so long?
Was at school and I was science test. I finished it and my computer says 1% battery left. So when I get to the next class and I put it on charger as quick as possible, but
Type shit. Okay, alright. We're getting over with this conversation, bro.
Stated Harley's mother, who had to endure them while still hoping her son would be found safe.
Stop bashing my family! Harley, please come home! Please come home!
Absent.
Let him go! Please! I want him home! I'm tired of crying! I'm tired of being strong when I can't be! You guys are such monsters!
Who's you guys? Who is she talking to? I think I missed the important piece of info, but I'm not going back. Poor mom. Holy shit. And this video is very like low quality, but it's also very high quality at the same time. You get what I mean? She's really bawling her eyes out. Damn, bro.
I can't believe that you would be like this to a family that's not...
At first, they hoped for a rescue. Then came the worst discovery. Using a camera down the chimney flue, likely where his clothes had been dropped, they saw him. He was trapped upright in a shaft barely 9 by 13 inches, wedged partway down with his arms pinned. He had most likely suffocated within hours of entering. Police concluded Harley had climbed a metal TV antenna close to the building, reached the roof, and tried to enter the vacant house through the chimney, perhaps seeking shelter.
Bro thought he was Santa Claus or something. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. So he wasn't taken hostage. He did this of his own free will. Prayers to his family, prayers to him, bro. I kind of gotta go, chat. I'm gonna just leave it off here. Road to 3K. You guys know the drill. Sub up, bro. I gotta get off my ass and get outside. So stay tuned for a vlog. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace out.